In a second, I'll be joined on stage by Kieran Smith, Managing Director, who will explain BookRabbit and its simple aim, which is to become the most popular bookseller in the UK.
Now, this is an overriding feeling that we have, is that websites should actually be living and breathing entities. They should expand and contract with their readers and their users. And I feel that e-commerce and online bookselling in general, where the people have all disappeared. They're not there, you don't see any faces anymore. And actually, what enthused me as a frontline bookseller was being able to talk to people, express my enthusiasm for a particular book, and then have them come back and tell me whether or not they enjoyed it. And this is an overriding theme that you'll get from the whole of the BookRabbit experience. I then started to get obsessed with bookcases. Now, you're all looking immediately. So now I've put a picture of a bookcase on the screen. You're looking at it. This is one of my bookcases. So you're going to make judgments about me immediately from that. What I like about bookcases is that except for those people who are a bit strange and organise them in alphabetical order, is the odd juxtapositions of the titles that you accumulate over the years, the things that you buy, that you're given, that you've inherited, and the way in which you can jump from genre to the most obscure things. You've got Hitler, the Queen Mum, Men Who Stare at Goats, Zanzibar, within a few books of each other. And really, bookcases and the exciting, exploratory way in which, if I come around your house, it's one of the first things I'm going to do, is look at your bookcase, try and find interesting titles and things that are relevant to me. So we felt that this would be an opportunity to connect readers online, to put their bookcases up, to put our bookcases up. So if you're a publisher, put your bookcase up and it's a particular angle. If you're another bookseller, put your bookcase up. And I felt that we're in a situation now where most people have got a digital camera, so it's quite straightforward to actually just take a picture of your bookcase and put it up onto the web. So we've built a very clever system where you can actually do that. You can put your bookcase straight up onto the website. And you get this sort of voyeuristic pleasure looking at other readers' bookcases. And it starts to use a rabbit analogy, you start to burrow down through the bookcases, because you'll go off on extreme tangents. You'll go from Tom Wolfe to John Irving. Right, the dinosaurs, most of which I've worked for. And there's some online dinosaurs now already, which is a bit scary after only 10 years. Really, we feel that the big, lumbering retail entities don't actually focus on readers' needs particularly. There's some great booksellers in those companies, but it's very difficult to coordinate over what has become a very consolidated book industry. So what we wanted to do is take an inspiration from the independents, and we want to give the independents a voice online. So in conclusion, to bring readers together through their books. I think that's our number one aim, really, is to get beyond this front list obsession into the deeper mid list and the exciting titles out there, the back list. Bring back browse. We would all reminisce about browsing bookshops and spending time in bookshops. Well, you should be able to do that online as well. I'm saying you shouldn't do it offline. And a fresh and independent alternative, both from BookRabbit being an individual, different non-corporate site, but also giving a window into your local bookshop and the people who run that, who are passionate about that, who can deliver the best book recommendations in the country.
So what do you do so far, Tom?
No, really interesting. It's a lot of the ideas that we've had and stuff we're looking for before. So it'll be interesting to see how it develops.
What do you particularly like?
how they're trying to interact more with the consumer, with the book buyer, and using this sort of whole, not trying to be a modern website as opposed to one that you could have imagined 5-10 years ago.